George Kirby, Val, coming off a really nice 8-inning start against the Rangers.
Yeah, he was on top of his game against the Rangers in that last start. 8 innings, giving up only 6 hits, 3 runs, and struck out 4 of them. Of course, he didn't walk anybody. Astros looking like they're going to be very aggressive against Kirby here this afternoon. They know he throws strikes, and he does like to try to get strike 1.
And for Kirby, there's hardly a pitcher who throws more strikes than George, so teams are typically fairly aggressive against him. Astros are among the most aggressive teams as it is, top 10 in baseball in swing rates. They simply like to get the bat off the shoulder. Ground ball over to Donovan, 97-mile-an-hour fastball that time, and Walker is retired. Kirby a scoreless top of the first inning. It has been a pretty wild series offensively for the Mariners. They've won all 3 games. They have scored 23 runs on 24 hits, and drawing, Val, 26 walks. Those walks are tied for the most in a 3-game span ever issued by the Houston Astros. Broken bat, and this should work out. It dumps into left field. Cal Raleigh with a 1-out single.
We have certainly been surprised with the lack of control by the Houston Astros pitching staff.
There is Julio, a 9-game on-base streak for the Mariners center fielder. 1 out and 1 on. Hit hard, tight to the line, and it's off Correa's glove into foul ground. Cal Raleigh into third base. He'll be held there. Julio with a rocket double. That was nearly 110 off the bat. Now the Mariners in business.
Yeah, we're just talking about how well he is giving his approach here at the plate, and that's a hot shot off the glove of Correa.
Not only have the Mariners scored a lot of runs this series, they've scored early in these games. 6 runs in the first inning. They had scored all of 3 in the first inning leading into this series.
Hey, Josh Naylor, known for his shoes, in case you didn't know that. He's got some incredible design, really cool Nike Jordan shoes, and he just gave a pair away? No way. That fan just got himself some Naylor cleats. What? Let's see if Naylor can break out a little bit, get his first extra base hit.
This is a situation where they have thrived in this series as well. Good situational hitting. Naylor looking to drive the ball into the big part of the yard.
Naylor shoots this deep right field. Josh Naylor, he's been waiting for it. His first of the year is a 3-run homer in the first inning.
Now that is some good situational hitting. Oh, you know that feels good for Naylor. Starting off a little slow, you know it's going to come around. But getting that first one and that big 0 off the board.
It was a matter of time. I think, is Julio excited for his teammate?
Mariners on top 3-0 over the Astros. Here's Cal Raleigh standing in.
Rolled over, first base. The skims to Walker, and whoa! Infield base hit, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh hustling down the line, picks up his 2nd hit of the day. He won the foot race. Bring up Josh Naylor, 3-run home run in the first.
Slug, center field. Josh Naylor has homered on back-to-back pitches. His 2nd of the day.
Well, getting that first home run will certainly put a skip in your step. And Josh Naylor goes back to back.
Well, hard to believe that's his first strikeout today. But you think about it, a lot of these Astros hitters haven't even seen 3 pitches.
They're swinging.
It's a strategy that makes, quite frankly, a lot of sense against George. It can just easily backfire on you. Now Kirby right now is 1 pitch away from going 4 innings already. Well, he's facing Correa here, who has swung at all 4 pitches that he's thrown him. 2 outs. Paredes at first base.
Swung on and missed. That was a beauty. A slider that Correa cuts through. 2nd strikeout for George. He's held the Astros scoreless through 4.
George Kirby's been very good today. 3 hits allowed, all singles. He is not allowed a runner to reach second base yet, and he's been working ahead of pretty much everybody.
Lined into right field for a base hit. Cam Smith has been one of the bright spots during this skid for the Astros. He's really seen the ball well.
First pitch to Trammell, and he smacks it through the left side. A base hit. Down to second goes Smith. Taylor Trammell not waiting around. Got a hanging curveball and got it right past the drawn-in Donovan to the third baseman's left. And the first 2 Astros have reached. First time today that the Astros have had a man in scoring position.
So the Astros now up to 5 hits, all singles. Geiner accounted for the Astros' only run yesterday with a home run. He hit it out to left, his first home run of the year. That came against Logan Gilbert. Sends one into left center. That should score a run. Parrish Chica is waving Cam Smith home. He'll score easily. Astros on the board. It's now a 5-1 game. Geiner Diaz with an RBI single.
And the Astros are on the board here in the top of the 5th inning, and still nobody out here in the 5th. Infield is back up the middle. They try to turn 2 and give up a run, trying to do it. Nobody out. Swinging a chopper right to Young at second base. He's got it over to JP. There's one. The throw to first. End time for the double play. And yeah, the Astros get a run out of it. But the Mariners just want to stay away from the big inning. Double play. Allen is out at first base. They get Diaz at second. Taylor Trammell will score from third. It's now the Mariners 5 and the Astros 2. But it's a 4-6-3 double play.
I know they scored that second run, but just all of a sudden you're an out away, a couple pitches away from getting through a massive jam.
Swinging a chopper up the middle. JP Crawford way to his left, has it near the bag. The throw to first, and it's in time to get Altuve. Nice play by JP Crawford to retire the side. Well, it's now the Mariners 5 and the Astros 2 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Julio, he is really having a nice series. His second hit today, a firm base hit through the left side, and that brings up Naylor.
Yeah, that timing starting to show up for Julio.
Naylor has never had a 3-homer game. In fact, in the history of this great ballpark, which opened up midway through the 1999 season, only one player has ever hit 3 home runs in a game at T-Mobile Park. It was Victor Martinez in 2004. Gets underneath this one. Altuve drifting into foul ground. One away. Home run number 3 will have to wait. That's a ground ball to Walker at first. Julio was off with the pitch, so he's into second.
Runner on at second, 2 outs, 5-2 Mariners, and that'll bring up Luke Raley.
This is into right field, base hit. Julio's on his way home. Cam Smith with no throw, and the Mariners get one of those runs back. Luke Raley's having a nice series as well. It's 6-2 M's.
But Luke in that first at bat hit a broken bat base hit to right. This time he gets that slider down. This little one hopper right past a diving Altuve. Plenty of time for Julio to come around and score.
You think about this game from the Astros perspective, or this series rather. After you lost the first 2, you still had to face Gilbert, and then today Kirby. I think it's easy for us to kind of lose sight of the depth of this rotation. You miss Wu, and you're still facing the other 4, and the Mariners are in prime position for a sweep now. Strike 3 call. Kirby nails through 7. A lot to be lost in a 6-run effort for the Mariners. What George Kirby is doing today. Young with a diving catch. Cole Young taking a hit away.
Cole Young ready right here. Couple of steps and a dive to his left. Great play by the young second baseman.
Well, this has been a masterful afternoon for George Kirby. He has largely dominated the Astros today, absolutely pounding the strike zone again today, and holding the Astros to just a pair of runs. George Kirby, magnificent as always today inside T-Mobile Park.
Well, the new pitcher for the Mariners, right-hander Matt Brash. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Swinging a line shot left field toward the line. Over is Randy Arozarena at the 1 track. He's there and he makes the catch. Tosses the souvenir to somebody in Edgar's Cantina, and that will retire the side. Way outside for ball 4, so Walker draws a walk, and with a 4-run lead, hey, you don't want to put anybody on base. And here's Carlos Correa.
Out to the alleyway, right center field, driven deep. Raley is in front of the track, and he makes the catch.
So 1 away for the Astros here in the top of the 9th inning. Walker back to first base, and that'll bring up Cam Smith.
2-2. Out to the gap again. Raley adjusting on the warning track, jumps, and Luke Raley makes the catch up against the wall.
Leaps up at the top of the fence, and he makes the catch. A long throw into second base. Raley timing his leap perfectly at the top of the wall in right field. Well hit by Cam Smith. And Raley with an outstanding catch for the second out of the inning. He was up there by the yellow stripe on top of the wall in right field. What a play by Luke.
Rolled over to first. Naylor's got it. Wilcox covers. That's the ball game. How quickly fortunes can change. The Mariners come back home and they sweep their division rival Houston Astros in 4 games. 6-2 the final today.
The Mariners really getting some things going. That offense has really turned around against the Houston Astros here. Julio Rodriguez, a guy who's got that bat swinging. But today, what an afternoon by George Kirby. one of the co-stars of the story here. Kirby went 7 2 innings, giving up only 2 runs. But it was Josh Naylor with 2 big home runs, 5 RBIs, and that guy right there, Luke Raley, doing a little with the leather and a little bit with the lumber with 3 hits here this afternoon.